Name that tune.
We're going to watch a video report on the new Name That Bridge series started by TriMet. I have to respect the masterful way they've manipulated this propaganda and turned basically a huge boondoggle project, $1.5 billion, lining the pockets of many a contractor, many bureaucrats just making fortunes off of this. And they've done all this at the same time they're trying to cut my benefits and other employees' benefits and talking about service cutbacks. So here we have $1.5 billion and being wasted, but they don't have the money for the actual people in the services or the employees. I find the whole event obscene, pornographic, to be honest. I think the whole Milwaukee Light Rail is a good example of American pornography in the sense of wasteful government spending. At the same time, there is no money available for actual American citizens. And here's a perfect example of how there's plenty of money for the oligarchs and their cronies. There's no money available for the people that are actually providing the service or using the service. This is an affront to every person in Portland, really. And they've turned it into this wonderful propaganda that's just captured the hearts and minds of all of Portland. You have to respect them for their ability to do this. I've always marveled at their ability to manipulate the public like they do.
Either a historical or a geographical connection to Portland or Oregon as a whole. Dozens of people gathered for the big moment, including TriMet officials who will ultimately get to choose the name for this bridge.
No, correction. It's not TriMet officials make the decision. It's one man. One man makes the decision. And that right there illustrates the absurdity of this process. That one man's judgment will get to make the decision that everybody has to live with for eternity, I guess. And right there, you see the absurdity of the entire process. And lots of us already knew that this process was a joke anyway. And the fact that one person gets to make the final decision, it should be the board of directors, really. Why is McFarland getting the final decision here?
The top four finalists are the Abigail Scott Duniway Transit Bridge, named for pioneer woman who many call the mother of equal suffrage. Next, the Cascadia Crossing Transit Bridge, named after the Cascade Range, of course. There's the Tillicum Crossing Transit Bridge, which translates to Bridge of the People in Chinook. And finally, the Wyeast Transit Bridge. Now, Wyeast is the original name of Mount Hood, dubbed by Native Americans.
Now, TriMet did not release any results as in terms of how many people voted for what. They didn't release any of that. Evidence number two that the whole thing was a fix. I mean, they should have allowed the public to see what was the most popular choice. I mean, I was interested to see exactly what the public thought the name of the bridge should be, not the oligarchs. We wanted to see what the people that live here in Portland were thinking about the name of that bridge. And TriMet did not release any results of votes. Very disappointing, very disappointing.
Thousands of people really dug into Portland and Oregon history to come up with these. And so it's a bit, as I mentioned, it's been a process of an educational process of really thinking about who we are.
Can you believe that guy? I mean, really. Jesus, man. What a bunch of crap.
For the next several weeks, the public can think about it some more and weigh in at the top four. Then the bridge naming committee will narrow down to the top one or two names. They'll then share their selections with TriMet, who will have final say and announce the winners sometime in April. The bridge itself will be complete in the fall of 2015. So what did you think of the names? We're getting a lot of reactions so far. You can weigh in. Just head to kgw.com.
Not everybody was taken in by the baloney propaganda. My favorite tweets regarding this issue will be presented right after I'm done here, and those were by far the best comments on Twitter regarding this mess.
the piano, the organ, the trip to South America, $24,337. That was on the last show. Now add to